What's up, guys? So first things first, I have to say thank you all. I managed to reach 3,000 subscribers, and we're already, getting close to 3,100. But I just want to say thank you to everyone who watches me. It really means a lot. It just shows me that you guys support what I'm doing and just really want to see more Naruto videos and all the other games I play. So it's great to know that putting all that effort, doing a video a day for the past at least 7 months now is finally paying off. That people are actually enjoying it. So just thank you guys. And I just gonna keep looking forward to the future, I guess, and see what happens. But tomorrow is also some big news. We have a maintenance announced on the website. I don't know what's gonna come out, but hopefully we're gonna have new events, something nice. I really want to get an event that you can just recruit ninjas from. Like I hope that they eventually do a Sage Jiraiya event or like a Conan event, and just let us get those. Those are pretty much the top two ninjas that I still want, but I am not going to be pulling from Nintendo treasures anymore. Doing 800 for that and not getting a Jiraiya just means there's no point to pull anymore. And pretty much when I get 70, I'm going to be doing 400 scrolls towards Sage Naruto. And it's probably going to get me the Sorcery 1000 puppets as well. As far as I know, that Sorcery is the only super rare. I don't know if there's any others, but might as well go for that, mess around with it. Because honestly, that sorcery has some unique abilities. His mystery makes up to 9 puppets, I believe. And basically, every time sorcery would die, he basically kills off a puppet and then he revives himself. So it makes for a really interesting team. Another ninja I'm looking forward to from the 70s is the Orochimaru Konoha's Trader. That's going to be something just overpowered because he summons the first Hokage, and the second time he uses mystery, he summons the second Hokage. So that's going to be really fun to mess around with. I haven't seen any teams regarding the sorcery, regarding the Orochimaru. So, that's going to be something I have to mess around with. But it's going to be all in good fun, I never stopped having fun. You guys just probably seen my video of doing Hanzo on difficult. And I must say, it was really stressful for the first, hour. Until I really got it down on the 4th or 5th try. Then it was like, wow, this is just so easy. But it was definitely a grind. I mean, I've seen a lot of people doing difficult today and managed to do it as far as different classes as well. My boy Wailord managed to do it as a water main with Kisame. I've seen lightning mains do it pretty easy, but that fire main strat, once you really get it down, it makes it really easy. So I can't wait to do it again next week. I honestly was hoping it would give me more materials to at least upgrade my battle armor, but it is going to be a time thing, and I just really don't want to spend my ingots towards battle armor at the moment. I'd rather go for higher refines and higher Magatamas. That's definitely going to be the goal. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, honestly. Maybe I'll be getting ingots in the next couple of days. Who knows? I just really want the new events to have a ninja for me to get. That's something I want. I don't know. I'm just here doing the Pokemon thing, trying to catch them all. And any event that gives a new ninja is fine by me. But that's pretty much it. It's going to be a maintenance, so you can't really play right at reset. It's going to be on the forums or on the website. It actually shows you the time. So I'm going to have to pretty much wake up later and just do my videos then. So hopefully the servers are up in time and I can bring you guys a video on Thursday about that. But going to Naruto itself. So, I was doing I think this was a 3-star Konoha group with, Facebell Mizuka. Now, the problem with my group is that I can never catch the strongest players in my group. It's like we always go on at different times and we always do events at different times. So it's really hard to just group up and, do these group team instances and all these other stuff to actually just get the... Well, I guess it's more like an accolade because you actually see your group name and the 3 people who did it, how much damage you did, how many ninjas killed, blah, blah, blah. And it's still pretty rough, though, doing 3 stars. So, we do have a majority of the top players are in Konoha, so we're pretty much trying to do it on our own pace. I mean, they have, I think, gone up to at least 5 stars, and I don't really think we'll be able to go with that. For some reason, in the group team instances, my team just feels so weak. It doesn't seem like it's doing the job, and I'm not sure why it is that. Maybe just the team composition is not good for the group team instances. And finally, thanks to Mizuka and Fatespell being online, I actually managed to do team instance with somebody for the last 2 days because I was always soloing it. Ever since I found out you can just make your own group and solo it, I've been doing that and just pretty much doing one friend chance. So I did end up trying to do a solo for the 65 just to see how hard it was. I I rarely do solos, but I just wanted to see how hard it would actually be, and I found it very easy. Maybe I think there's another solo where you have to fight like the water main or something, so that's probably gonna be something actually more difficult. But I mean, solos tend to be pretty easy. Didn't even sweat over this one. I can't do the team instance though. I think until like, not sure what level it is. The group team instance for that. I think it's like 70 or 75. I didn't exactly see that, but I mean, it did have a Sage Naruto, and I think that's a Playboy Sasuke in the back. So I would have actually gotten him, but it's just I didn't have any female characters to link him up with in the beginning. But it would be just nice to get a Konan. Like, I want to get a Tendo Pain Team of Konan, because the more I use Hashirama, it's just I just realized that he takes a lot of different things to actually work. So I pretty much would need the Sage Jiraiya, which I lost my hopes of getting, and then the Sage Naruto at 70, and I'll be pretty much an overpowered team. But until then, I'll stick with Tendo. Being Wednesday, I think it's only the double convoy, like cultivation runes chances now that you'll be able to get. So it's nothing too special, but it is good to have a lot of cultivation runes, because in the end, I want to cultivate everybody, not have to worry about, oh, this ninja is a lot weaker than the other one because it hasn't been worked on. But, the lucky wheel, man, I honestly wouldn't mind getting the coins every day. I've been really lacking on coins, and it's just so expensive to strengthen everything. But, it's gonna be a long road. So I finally managed to get Kakuzu. I'm still working to get Karin, because she's the only character I don't have out of all of those. And I remember a while ago, like during the first week of the server, my friend Pancake showed me a team with Hidan and Kakuzu. And I can't remember who the third person was. I think it was like something like Hidan, Kakuzu, Suigetsu. I believe that was like the team I really wanted to go for in the beginning, but it actually took me a really long time to get all the pieces, so I don't know if I'll ever give it a try. I actually want to just, do like a troll thing where I basically make Konohamaru great again. Get the best ninjas that would make the Konohamaru squad actually really good. I tried to do it with a Iruka and a Hashirama, but for some reason there was just no combos going on. So that's kind of a disappointment. I only put them together because of the buffs, so all I know is that I'm going to have a Iruka for the Konohamaru squad just so he could buff them up all and give them a shield buff as well. And Hashirama was just there for, giving a ninjutsu boost as well as, his field spell when it goes off. So that was a good thing. But I'm just pretty much trying to get 66, man. I'm pretty sure that once I do 66, the main plot quests are only going to get me a little bit into 67. So it seems like I'm at least like 2-3 weeks away before hitting 70, actually. 2-3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks at the fastest. It depends on how the Monday sweeps go. I need to find more ways of getting stamina potions, but pretty much getting the 2 from Arena and then doing at least a week of, I guess it's like just staying online and collecting other rewards. So you'll be getting pretty much around like 9 stamina potions every Monday at the minimum, which is still pretty good. It's adds up to around 450 stamina. And here I decided to sweep up some stamina and just go ahead to level up the new members pretty much. I want to get Hidan and Kaku's leveled up, and I figured might as well get all the level 1 ninjas to a decent level, so it costs less resources. But I'm just pretty much going to be upgrading one piece at a time from purple all the way to Kage. This way I'll get stronger. It's gonna be annoying though, because the amount of stamina I need to level these things up, and it's not that good. It's really hard to get the materials too, because you pretty much have a chance of getting 1 material for every 10 stamina, and I need like 8 books sometimes, and then the rest of the time I need 4 books. So it is a ton of stamina. It's pretty much gonna be like around 200-300 stamina just to go ahead and upgrade one piece all the way from no resources all the way to Kage. And I have to pretty much work on Hashirama as well, because he is the weakest link in my formation when it comes to my Tendo, Iruka, and Hashirama. I pretty much gave the most things to Iruka after Tendo, since Iruka has some pretty boss growth rates. That's why I really want the Lucky Star event to come back from like the first week of the server when I was playing. I wish I got Iruka a 4-star, maybe even a 5-star when I had the chance. But I just have to hope that the event comes back in the future sometime. Maybe even just grab that Playboy Sasuke just to mess around with it. As far as I know, his like 10-hit ability is actually Susanoo, so that would be something nice to see. I don't think I've ever seen that Playboy Sasuke in a Susanoo. I know that the Kage summons, when we get the level 80 update eventually, they have a Susanoo Itachi and a Susanoo Sasuke that you can pull. Not sure if there's anyone else, but man, those two are gonna be something I want to go for. Like I really want to get those. Plus you have all the Kages, like you have you have Potato Nose, whatever his name is, Onoki. You have a lot of nice Kages. Plus you're gonna have, I think, Mei, and Mei is Bae. Like yo, I want to get Mei so bad. She pretty much has, I think, like a fire and a water type thing. Is fire and ice, whatever it is. So she has pretty much 2 abilities, and that's gonna be really nice. But I just really want to take a break. I want to kind of level up slowly to 70 so I don't have to do any more seal scrolls for now. Because as I've been saying, I'm pretty much focused on trying to gain battle power. I want to get as strong as I can before I go ahead for more summons and change my team up. Because the team is not a problem anymore. It's a matter of my Magatamos and refines. And refines are key. Now, when I first saw this field, I was like, man, it just reminded me that yesterday I was watching the Sarutobi fight against Orochimaru, and it just like it was pretty nostalgic because I haven't seen that fight in so long, and I never rewatched it. I remember when I was watching through Naruto, that was the only time I saw the fight, and I never bothered, years in the future to just go back on YouTube and rewatch the fight. So I watched the entire fight yesterday, and it made me realize how like of a heartbreaking moment that was, because Sarutobi pretty much grew up with the second Hokage and the first. Witnessing them all, they pretty much trained him, acknowledged him to become the third Hokage, and he had to pretty much make sure to stop them because Orochimaru reanimated them while stopping Orochimaru from destroying the village. So it was just some pretty much crazy thing. I guess it's a spoiler, but I would assume that if you guys play Naruto Online, you watch the anime. But it's pretty crazy. Like Orochimaru just did all this kind of stuff. He pretty much made the Sound Village as a front to pretty much attack Konoha. Like he's just a mastermind. And there's I don't want to really spoil the more recent anime because I know I didn't even catch up to. I was very behind on the Naruto anime, so I didn't want to spoil the new stuff. But all the old stuff that's been years ago, I might as well just talk about it. So watching that Sarutobi first Hokage and Tobirama, it was just crazy. Like it was an intense battle, and Sarutobi was just old. I'm pretty sure if he was younger, in his prime, like the first and second Hokage was, that would have been a way better fight, would have been way more intense. Sarutobi would have probably actually been able to hold his own instead of using the Death Reaper seal. But that makes me wonder, like, how come the Hashirama and Tobirama died at such a young age? Like, I honestly can't remember how they died. I don't remember. I never remember seeing them go old. So I assume they died in battle or something happened. I just really can't remember. But by far, Tobirama is probably I think Tobirama is the most underrated Hokage if you talk about all of them. He is by far the most underrated. Like people always talk about Hashirama, how he was the strongest Hokage, and pretty much like just ridiculous with his wood style jutsu. But Tobirama is definitely the man. Like he has invented so many forbidden jutsus. He has invented shadow clones. I'm pretty sure he has invented what was it? Reanimation. Like, there's just so many things. I think there was even like a kind of like an ova about why he reanimated or why he created the reanimated jutsu, just to bring back like 2 of his friends or something. So he made so many forbidden jutsus that is just nuts. And not to mention, what else did he do? Oh man, I had it too. I was actually gonna say it, and then I just completely forgot. Wow, I just completely forgot. So I said reanimated jutsu, shadow clone. What else was there? Oh man, it just really kills me. Oh yeah, the flying Raijin. So, like as far as Minato does his flying Raijin techniques, the second Hokage was the one who pretty much invented the teleportation formula. So this guy is a freaking legend amongst Shinobi. Like, I would say that Hashirama was still stronger than him, but Tobirama was definitely a genius. Like he invented. He was pretty much like the basis for ninjutsu, I would say. He has invented so many techniques that are used now, and I would say that a majority of his forbidden jutsus are pretty much his. I don't know more than the 2 I already said, but I'm pretty sure that he was the one who found out all these crazy forbidden techniques. So definitely Tobirama is the OG. I'm gonna probably be, changing my YouTube banner as well as my profile picture soon. Just have to wait on a response from a few people, and then just see what they can make for me. I'm still trying to get intro. I know people are like saying don't get an intro. I don't really plan on doing like a whole 2-minute introduction like a lot of YouTubers do. Where they'll be like, oh yeah, they play the whole freaking anime scene. it's ridiculous, man. having a long intro is annoying. I don't want a long intro. I just want something that's like 10 seconds long, max 20 seconds. Just because it's something nice, at least, you know, just to show a little bit more professionalism. And honestly, I used to have an intro, and after a while, I just didn't want to use it anymore because one of the reasons, it was pretty low quality, and you know, just using it all the time, it would kind of just get pixelated. So I really wanted to stop doing it. But and another thing I have to tell you guys is, like, when you go to the task room for like your home, pretty much, that is pretty much one of the easiest ways to get your friendship up if you don't want to spend or give flowers and all this kind of stuff. But pretty much, if you just have low friendship with somebody, keep sending them on tasks. It's going to raise your friendship up, and you don't have to really spend anything towards it. So every day you'll be able to get some friend points out of it. And I'm still stuck on the 85 Ninja exam. I'm pretty much like 2,000 something battle power behind it. So I'm still not strong enough for it. And that freaking Manda just... Plus Orochimaru. Honestly, Orochimaru hits very hard. Manda hits even harder. So I really don't know how I'll be able to do it. Just going to take time, I guess. And pretty much decided to go with just a full pain team and survival trial. Because I didn't want to, you know, struggle with it. I didn't want it to take too long. I just kind of wanted to get survival trial over with. And... pretty much just go ahead and see what fragments I get. I've been seeing people get like 80 guy fragments, and I have not been able to get anything. Like, I don't know who. The last time I actually got something from survival trial was that it wasn't Kiyomaru, it was Kidomaru. Kidomaru was the last thing I remember getting, and that was an extremely long time ago. That was probably at least 2 weeks ago, and I haven't gotten anything since then. So who knows? Maybe my luck will change eventually. Maybe they just, I don't know, they updated a little bit. Who knows what can happen. But I'm just really looking forward to getting more ninjas, trying out different combinations. Because using the same team over and over again does seem pretty boring. That's why you want to have some variety and have fun. But I just don't have the exact resources to pretty much mess around my teams. I need a ton of cultivation runes. The levels aren't too bad, and then the awakening materials. So when I got up to level 65... I can pretty much awaken again, and you need a lot of purple materials just to awaken at level 65. So as far as getting people to their max awakens, that's going to be a problem. And investing into moods. Like, I got a mood upgrade for... I pretty much maxed out Tendo, and then I went a lot into my main, because, you know, you're never going to replace your main, and then I got Iruka to 45%. Now, reason is because Iruka is just OP. Like, he is just overpowered. He is probably like one of the best ninjas I can, I guess, just recommend using for this game. Like, he is just super strong. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna pretty much keep him for a long time, or even then he's gonna still be on my Ninetales team. I just don't imagine replacing him or anything. As far as using the best Ninetales team, I think it's still gonna be Hashirama, Iruka, and what is his name, Asuma Windblade for me. That's going to be definitely something I'll be using. But, yeah, it's just a long day. A lot of stuff been going on. I'm really looking forward to the maintenance, though. I want to see what comes out. I just really want to see what the events are, man. Something to spend towards would be nice. Otherwise, I would probably be going for Magatamas and refines. Battle armors are nice, but I don't know if it's worth it putting a lot of ingots towards that. Because Magatamas are just as important, I guess. And refines are starting to get costly. They really are. I basically got everything level 4 when the game first came out. And when it happened to be, I believe, like the second week, that's when I got... the second week had the Minato event. So I got it to level 4. And now pretty much it's going to be trying to get, I think, to level 6 or something. Or is it level 7 before you start using advanced ones. And Sage World Battlefield is just a great way to get those advanced, as long as you... I think you have to be rank 1. With the highest points to actually go ahead and get those 15, so that was something nice to get. I actually got extremely lucky. I didn't think I would level up, but I managed to get my, I think it's Tendo Pain's kunai from a level 7 to 8 refined today, and I was shocked because, you know, you have to have, it's pretty much like a luck chance anyway, so you don't need to go with the full bar, but the fact that I used maybe like half of the bar or less and managed to get an upgrade was just something unexpected, and it's a good boost, especially with the stats. In the end, initiative is a really key part. It's pretty much like the speed of your ninja, so whoever has the fastest initiative attacks first. That's why I would really like to get everyone's refines up. It's gonna boost up their stats as well. And Magatama is just for, depending on what they need. Getting everything level 5 would be the dream. But I'll just, relax for a bit, play it out. I'm in no rush. Just pretty much gonna save up, wait. A lot of people are telling me to also go for Conan and, the seal treasures on 30, but I have done 800 pulls already. And the last 400 were just not worth it. I mean, to do 400 for one ninja, probably should have put those towards the level 30 seal treasures. But then that would have been like, okay, so if I did pull a Conan and I did pull a Chio, I'd have probably been like, well, I need a Tendo now, so I'd have probably done another 400 for Tendo anyway. So it would have probably been the same kind of path. It would have been the same effect, basically in a different kind of way. So that's why I'm kind of happy that now, at least when I have Tendo, he works with my team, and he's just ridiculously strong. So in case I ever do go for Chio, in case I ever do go for Conan, I'll have them. And now pretty much, since I did do difficult yesterday on the strong approach, I'm going to have to be helping all my group members, all my friends on my server with their chances. And I just pretty much let them invite me while I just go AFK and do something else, because I'm not going to be doing that. I pretty much manual easy with the pains. I don't really know what team I'll be using for normal. Probably have to switch over to the Sai, Sakura, and Kakashi team if I want to help people with normal. But then again, the problem with normal is I would have to manual it. And honestly, as much as I want to help my server and get everyone stronger on my group, I can't be able to, just sit there and help everybody with their 6 chances by manualing all the time. That is just going to be too much work for me. So I wouldn't mind helping a few people, but helping at least like 10 to 15 people a week, it is just way too much. It is just way too much. So I'll just stick to helping people with easy if they want it. Otherwise, pretty much I told them it's better off to solo. It would be a lot better just to go ahead and solo with the medium. And difficult, I can imagine you have to solo. There's no way. I mean, you could probably 2-man it, 3-man it, but soloing is pretty easy once you get that. Once you get the art down with that. And the more I fight Earth mains, man, the more I just really can't stand them. Like, damn, I can't stand lightning mains. I can't stand Earth mains, no matter what. Like, I will never like them. And the funny thing is that there was actually a new lightning main that I never seen before on my server, Aeon. I'm not sure. I think it's one of the persons from Konoha who changed their name, but I can't remember who it was, because he came out of nowhere with I think a level 2 or 3 battle armor for a lightning main, and I assume it's someone that changed their name, and I didn't have them on my friends list previously, so I have no idea who it was. But I did spend some time, clearing out my friends list, adding the people in the top 10 for every main character, just in case I didn't have them. And it seems like there's only about at least 150 people that, I mean, I have everyone added on my friends list that's currently active, and it's pretty much around 150 people that are active. I don't know if there's any more, so it might seem like, a lot of people, or it might seem too little, but we're still struggling with the Ninetales. Like, just nobody showing up. We have an entire top 10 that if we had the entire top 10, we could actually do Ninetales. But that is the big problem. We are always missing at least 5 or 7 people that just don't show up, and then we can't kill the Ninetales at all. So it went from us getting really close, only needing a few bars, to pretty much us not even getting close last night because of the lack of people. And it's just something that, you can't really do anything about it. I would have to have maybe 100,000 battle power to actually solo the Ninetales. So until that happens, yeah, I'm going to have to just pretty much try to get as much damage done and to get a maximum battle power, or not battle power, maximum XP and coin rewards that I can. So that's going to be something to just go forth. And I think lightning mains are just a huge weakness to Tendo because of the amount of times they attack with just taijutsu. So it's kind of bad having Tendo in the front. That's why I believe a Conan team with him would be really nice, because she would at least give him a shield. Otherwise, my Tendo was pretty much about to get dropped from all the lightning main stuff and taijutsu stuff that was going on. So that's something that I just need to go around with. But I just really want to have a team that has full synergy. Like, having Hashirama and Tendo on the same team, it does work, but at the same time, you just don't get the full benefits out of. Like, when I have Hashirama, his field skill is pretty much gonna boost Konoha ninjas, and Pain isn't a Konoha ninja, you know, so he pretty much doesn't get the buff. Same with Iruka, so it's just 3 characters out of the 4 that are getting a buff. Now it would be nice if I could have everyone get the buff or just something happen. That's what it's kind of like. If I do get Konan, her shield won't apply to my main because he's not a Akatsuki member. So it would be kind of nice if your main was considered everything and would actually still get synergy off that. Then I could actually plan out some Akatsuki team with Tendo Pain and Konan out of it. But, you know, here I decided to just use all the 15 I got. And when I got to level 8, I was surprised. Like, I was like, wow, I actually thought it would take me a lot more of those advanced refines to go ahead for that. And I was like, wow. So here I just decided to strengthen up Tendo Pain's gear. I should have probably done at least the kunai, the defenses, of the resistance first, but you know, whatever. Eventually I'll get down the list. I've been pretty much trying to get everybody over a certain level and then just max out my strongest character. So that is something to definitely achieve. It's going to be a long day. Great Ninja War as well tonight. Now this is where it actually is supposed to make a difference. So a lot of people that couldn't do, I would say the majority of new recruits I got last week were not able to do Great Ninja War. So I would say we should get at least like 20 more people for tonight to do Great Ninja War. Now I'm hoping we actually can see some results. It would be really nice to just, you know, actually advance in a round or win both rounds at least. So I'm hoping for that. Here I tried the 85 exam at the end and, you know, it didn't work out. Now I always have it where Iruka dies, but I did have a better attempt before where Hashirama was pretty much full HP somehow. I believe the clone was killed, that's why. And the closest I managed to get Manda down to was 8,000 health and could never get it further. But, you know, basically just showed you guys what happens. But I just want to say thank you guys for 3K subs. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.